monster. Wave 1, alright. Select a unit to view their detailed information window.
뭐야? 내가 보고 싶었던 거야?
This is where you view each character's basic stats. Sick. Okay, so resistances. Status. Sick. This is where you view this unit's list of skills and upgrade progress. Sick. You may also select enemies to view their detailed information. Each unit has resistance levels. Use these values to determine what attack type or affinity they are weak against. 2 times resistant to slash, normal to pierce, normal to something. Oh, fatal. Like fatal resistance, or that's slashing attack is going to do more damage, I think. Okay. Attack types and affinities. Each skill's damage is classified by 2 categories: 3 attack types and 7 sin affinities. Okay. The target's resistance to each categories can... Oh, each? What the fuck? There's no each there. Target's resistance to each... Target's resistance to these categories can either increase or reduce the damage dealt. Hey, this wasn't the team I had selected. So I do that, and I do that, and then I'll go with the dominating one. Either of these... What does lustries mean? And Veer is... Both of these are neutral. So I want this. Still neutral. Fuck it.
금방 다녀올게.
I don't know what that means. I'm assuming they just bounce off each other. In most cases, the unit with the leftmost skill on the dashboard will be the first to act among allies, okay? Starting from the allied unit, highest on the deployment order, an ally gains 1 additional slot with every passing turn, and this means that they gain an extra opportunity to attack. Sick. So if I do bam, and I do bam, I do bam, and I do bam. There's no dominating ones here, right? Okay. Oh. Loot res? Loot. I don't know necessarily what that means. Fuck it. We'll see here in a second. I guess. Maybe if it'll get explained. Bam.
맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
Oh. Use one of these buttons to let the sinners choose what skills they want to use. Okay. Flash outcome forecast. Got it. So I can do win rate or damage. Oh, either way it's the same. So. Oh, I see. So it'll pre-start. I getcha. It'll pre-select it per, you know, ideal what it thinks is best. Bam, bam, bam. For that type of situation, for whatever I select. Got it. I see. And then wham, just like that. Yep.
맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
Oh, it switched her weapon too when I changed her identity.
길이 열렸어. 하지만 베르, 내 피가 달리기만 했어도 길은 뚫렸을
Road's
거야.
clear. Damn, could have run them over just fine. What did I fight for then? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rattling agitation in my gestures. Originally stepped in.
진정하시죠, 단테. 걸음마도
Why?
끄지
I don't want to
아이에게
calm myself. It's
달리게
not right
시킬
to ask a toddler to
생겼습니까?
run when it has yet to take its first steps.
걸어볼 기회가 있다면
You'll need every opportunity to try and walk before you're made to run. What the fuck?
단테, 당신은
As a
관리자.
manager, it's your job to
저도
manage your
관리를
staff.
하는
Okay.
나는
I'm the
길잡이.
guide. I decide
어디를
whether
가고 어떻게
or where we go and
결정할지
how we arrive there.
알겠습니까?
I guess I get it.
말라고.
Damn. Motherfucker. How am I supposed to not question a stranger? Can't even hear me. Yeah, that's fair.
찌깍거리긴 하는데
I heard ticking, so what did
뭐라고
they
하는
say?
거지?
별말 없었습니다.
긍정을 성대하기도 하는군. 앞으로는 고개만
Not
끄덕여도
should be
좋습니다,
enough to
단테.
let me know that you approve.
그럼
Okay.
네피 출발하자. 야호.
가론, 기분이 어때?
How are you feeling?
매우 신나.
Extreme excitement about to walk on air? What?
좋아.
So where are we going?
베르길리우스, 그가 목적지를 묻습니다.
We're going to the Inferno, no?
말했던 것 같습니다.
Yeah, the Inferno. Where are we going? With this sigh, the bus shuddered and started to rumble forward. Well, this guy's evil.
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
기억으로
브룸, 브룸.
출발하지.
It's the thing! It's the thing! It's the thumbnail on Steam. Oh, it actually says Limbus Company on the side of the bus. What is the Golden Bough for? I feel like I'm getting a hint to what's gonna happen. Doesn't feel like everyone's gonna fucking die. Not gonna lie. Face the sin, save the ego. Yeah, baby. Then I go vroom vroom. Yeah. Select this button to continue playing through the story. Okay.
베르. 앞에 장애물이 있어.
Blockage ahead.
부릉부릉.
Permission of vroom vroom. Yes. After all, nothing beats blocking out your sight when you want to keep boredom at bay. Not that there was much else to do on the bus, whose destination was unknown to me. He literally said the Inferno, but my lack of head and memory certainly doesn't help either.
그래. 계속 지나.
Proceed. Yeah, bro. Here come bumpity bumps.
비싼 세정제야. 베르가 큰
Expensive
맘
washer
먹었다고 그랬어.
fluid. Verge said he paid a fortune. I don't think that really worked. Clumps stuck to the window gently dissolve, letting light through. We killed someone for sure. Just now we killed someone. Many different sets of eyes on the bus are lethargically facing forward. Felt like a pretty gruesome scene, but based on the others' reactions, maybe this kind of violence is common in the city. Yeah. Felt rather awkward to close my eyes again now that I was wide awake. That's when the conspicuously bearded man grabbed my attention. I mean glasses, no. But I mean glasses. Know where we're going right now. Feature far more conspicuous than his beard made me slip.
방금
Oh,
양반이라고
Gregor.
부르려고 했지?
You almost called me Bug Guy, didn't you?
다시 한번
Nuh-uh.
말하자면 내 이름 당신이
Name is
시계
Gregor,
대가리가
get it
아니라
right?
단테라고 불리고
Same way
있어.
you're called Dante and not Clockface. I just gave back a light nod.
기사 양반, 우리 지금 어디로 가는 거야?
다시
Where are we
한번
headed?
말하자면 내 이름은 카론이요.
You see, okay, so we're all having this issue. Alright. It's not just me, Bug Guy, Gregor. Oh, wait. I called him Bug Guy. Oops. My bad. Guess what, Bug Guy? Alright, we're all having this
당신이
issue,
벌레
so.
양반이 아니라 그레고르라고 불리듯이.
Yeah, she has a point.
건전도 못 건졌네.
베르가 말했어. 수감자들은
The sinners will go
사고로
to
간다.
District 4. Okay.
방금 사고라고 말했는가?
District 4 fall upon my ears? Why are you so excited?
그곳은 연주낭자의 출신지로
The home of the Grass Maiden.
발자취는 그때부터 시작되었다니. 봐야 그럼.
Was
낮부터
the
시끄럽게 쫑알쫑알. 입 다물고 조용히 좀 가지.
Can you stop being a dick? She was getting excited.
입을 다물고 있었네먼.
I'd remain silent until mere moments
말
ago.
대답하지 말라고.
Hey, calm down.
본인이 더 시끄럽다는 건 알아요?
죽어도 살아난다고 해서 아프지 않은 건 아니야. 한 번만 더 주둥.
옳은 말을 했는데도 돌아오는 게 폭력이라니. 수준 알만하네요.
Damn. Uh-oh. We got fighting. We got infighting. Hey, calm down.
Calm down! You calm the fuck down! God, this community is overreacting.
Contemplated for a second. Should I step in? Is this the part where I exercise my authority as the manager with dignity and grace? A faint memory urges me to do something. Inadvisable to lose your... What the hell? They both got slashed? What the fuck?
모가지를 분질러야 조용해지지.
Threat against noisy crying hog. Oh. Hogs entails scragging. What the fuck? Damn, so she just fucking sliced their throats. Oh. What the fuck? Ah, great, there's fucking infighting. Since it's violent, shan't be forgiven. I'll bring about justice. Bro, you all are...
이럴 줄 알았어. 옷에 피가 튀었잖아. 저기 꼭 내 옆에서
You guys really have to
싸워야겠어?
fight next to me. That's fair. Haven't even reached our destination. They're already killed 3 of our own. That is.
이거
Jesus Christ.
잠깐 한눈이라도 팔려고 하면 사고를 치는군.
You guys stop fucking killing each other. Stop it. You don't need to do that. You don't. Listen, I'm gonna be real honest. Don did it for the love of the game. Don did it for the love of the game.
I do this shit for the love of the game.
She did not have to do that. She did not have to pull the senseless violence, shan't be forgiven. Fucking justice, stab in the head, that feels a little unnecessary. I'm gonna be real honest.
너희네 이번 달 버스
Cleaning
청소다.
duty for the next month. Crazy.
본인은 정의를
I merely
구현했을
sought the
뿐이었어.
hand of justice. What the fuck do you mean? You stabbed her through the head.
잠깐, 내 옷 빨래도 포함시켜줘. 피는 와인이랑
Tell them to do my
다르게 잘안
laundry
빠진단
too. Blood
말이야.
doesn't wash off as easily as wine stains. Dry cleaning is costly. You look like you barely have any blood on your clothing, but we'll go with it. No one bats an eye at the lifeless janitors to be littering the floor. Maybe they're already taking their indefinite revivals for granted. But I don't even know how exactly I'm supposed to bring them back. You just grab your face and you go
시계를 돌려주시겠습니까?
like you turn the clock back.
그런 모양새면
That must mean there's a puzzled look where your face should be. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah.
파우스트 씨
Virgilus gives Faust a tired nod and gestures to me. She let out a small sigh, but still came to my seat, probably out of a sense of
처음
obligation.
만났던 날에도 당신이 했던 일을 말하는 거예요.
Though I suppose that was that was more of an instinctual reaction. Yeah. Let's try again. Close your eyes. Okay. Though I have no eyes too closed, blocking out my sight is something I've done. Okay. I had no reason not to follow Faust's instruction here. Well, she's probably just trying. In fact, the door is everywhere. However, only you can see it. For the stars never set in your sky. At that, I felt a thread of light creep into my sight. What the hell? As if to open my eyes, I embraced that light. What the hell? I was alone there. And a massive door stood before me. What in the... if I may, what in the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Full Metal Alchemist Original, both, what in the Full Metal fucking Alchemist is this bullshit? But I fucks with it, so I'm not gonna really, be mad. This is kind of cool. It wasn't a pleasant sight. Suffocating heat and agonized cries seep through the gap. Oh, it's hell! Laments and wailing for even a split second makes me feel faint. However, I'm approaching the door, grasping at its handles as if it's what I was born to do. Despite being seemingly heavy, pulling it open was surprisingly easy. And then a bunch of hands grabbed me and I got pulled in. I groped out on the door. Thousands upon thousands of last wails lay within. Reaching inside, I grab a few unknown hands. I can feel the histories of different sins bearing their brands crawl up my hand onto my arm. Art thou prepared to share the pain? Yes. Could that have been a question, or rather pressure to comply? I pulled forth the sinners, grasping at my hand with all my strength. Yeah! Terrible pain spreads through my neck and head. It's so crushingly severe, it makes me wish I were dead. Yippee! Indescribable sensation of bone and muscle twisting and tangling with each other goes on for what feels like an eternity. My legs weren't prepared to endure all this agony. I fell to kneel atop the pool of blood and helplessness. So literally, I'm just like, alright guys, I got this. Hell? Oh no. Anywho. Yeah. Fucking. Then I see it. Trembles in the bloody pools, gradually growing into the waves and bubbles rising from the floor. Soon that blood soaking in the ground coalesced. Oh, coalesced. I don't know why I messed that up. So fucking throat cut, head gone. Blood soaking in the ground coalesced into three masses. Then the agony that seemed to last forever vanished just like that. Wow. Lumps of blood rose into the air and flew away. My sight was cleared of dreadful redness, returning to the grumbling bus.
목이 베어졌다가 붙어버린 심경은 어떻지?
What the hell? How does it feel to have your head back after it was severed? Was it exciting? What kind of fucking question is that? He rubs his neck, mutters vulgar words, and approaches Ryoshu. Hold on, I just brought you back, and you're going straight into another fight. To glare at me, his eyes are those of a man devoured by blind fury. Isn't it your job to bring us back? Damn, your job's done, then step aside before I knock your dumb clock off. What the fuck? That's rude. Really damn. Don't beat my boy Sinclair, bro. That's not cool. Incoherent gurgles of a dying person violated my ears. You're crushed. Are we clear?
생긴 대로라더니 천박하게도 구네요.
Jesus Christ. Was dying once not enough for you? What the fuck? They both died like twice, no? Guys, can we stop fighting? Well, I was lost in thought. All tension in the bus suddenly dropped and froze over.
이거 아무래도 제대로 교정해둬야겠어.
Sinners on a collision course stopped dead in their tracks. Oh, because he's about to fucking kill them all. Cold pair of red eyes cast their glare between the two.
첫 번째 규칙.
Rule number 1. Do not let me hear weapons clashing inside the bus. That's fair. Why are we fighting in the bus, guys? Come on. Any of you break this rule as of now, you're going to be begging for me to let you die. Damn, that's crazy. I'm sure you know I'm capable of that and more, right? Who the fuck is this guy? Virgil! Sinclair's writhing on the floor was the only sound breaking the silence. No shit, he had his fucking head caved in. Lowered, but couldn't bring himself to argue back. Yeah, get fucked. Oh, my fucking chest is about to explode. Yes, I have to do it again. Sinclair's gonna die. That's the homeboy. Well, too bad. You're gonna have to borrow that howling blade. Whacked my head into dejection. A faint hint of a smile on Virgilus's face vanishes as his expression shifts. Better open up while I'm still feeling generous enough to ask and offer apologies, Manager Dante. Damn, what the fuck? Simply because you don't want more pain, I can gladly help you with that. What the fuck? Feel like nothing by the time I'm done. Jesus Christ. He's gonna beat the fuck out of me.
관리자님이 분명 거부 의사를 내비쳤던 것 같은데.
This is not the time to step in. Damn.
입사할 때 나의 상관은 네가 아니라 관리자님이라고 분명히 들었다.
Oh. Oh. Now she got a point.
관리자께서 고개를 저었다면 의미는 충분히 전달되었다고 보는데.
Their aide has decided to step in. Is that it? Damn, what the fuck? It's my turn to make clear what I mean. Much to my dread, Jesus Christ. I don't really know what I'm meant to do as the manager, or if I even deserve to take this role. Nah, I really fucking don't. I mean, they're all fighting. I couldn't do anything. I thought that I should at least stop things here so we don't get into an even bigger mess. Reviving one should hurt less than reviving 12 at once. Yeah, that's true. I'll rewind the clock. It's okay. Vigilus noticed me motioning to her to stand down and withdrew the red glow from his glare as if in mutual understanding. Sick. Okay. Jesus Christ.
관리자께서 그러시겠다면.
Seemed to want to add her input, but she promptly backed down and straightened herself out. Alright, well. Fuck it, the red door greeted me again, along with the twisting sensation. I'm giving up trying to describe the throes I go through. What the fuck? Words can't express it in full anyway.
고맙습니다.
You're welcome, Sinclair. Before waddling back to his seat. Damn. Y'all stop fighting each other. Also, why is that this? Why is that the image you guys picked? Select 2 battle to begin the encounter with the currently deployed sinners. Alright. The red door.
저기 질문이 있네.
What is your question, Dawn?
첫 번째 규칙은 이해했다네. 그럼
Verily,
두 번째는
I
무엇인가?
understood the first rule well. What is the second rule then? Why are you so eager to learn that? Well, I mean, that is fair. Gave a cold stare to Ryoshu, who had lit her cigarette. She looked back at him with a peculiar face. Rule number 2, probably no smoking. Oh, don't litter the bus floor with cigarettes. They leave burn marks. Fair. Bus falls silent again. Now wait a second. The bus shouldn't be this quiet. Where's the engine's roar? What? Why aren't you speeding up? Oh.
미키가 배고파해.
The bus is hungry. Are we dropping by a gas station? The idea of Virgil is casually plugging a fuel nozzle into the bus like an average driver felt alien. Yeah, that does seem fucked up. Car needs fuel to run. Try flashing the headlights a bit, like stage lights.
댄스 타임이야.
It's dance timing. That's If we do that, we're effectively asking to be attacked. It's fine. We're gonna use people. It's not plugging, you know. I could hear someone slam the bus outside. Number nuts hooligan. Leave all your stuff behind and get off. You got 30 seconds. 10. That's not 30. Say your prayers to the other 20. Okay. I'm surrounded by dullards left and right. Damn, that's not nice. Cowardly of them to ambush us. They must be villains without a shadow of a doubt. Alright, well go get them, Don. Fuck them up. One more thing, we want them near death, not dead. Got it? Alright. I'll try my best. Excuse me. Try our best. It's not happening. We're gonna accidentally kill him. I already know it. Alright, chaining multiple skills with the same affinity color in the same turn will activate what is known as resonance. Okay, so finally this is getting explained. Connect these skills to the same affinities and activate resonance. Alright. Alright, resonance. Chaining 2 or more skills with the same affinity in the same turn will activate what is known as resonance. Okay, what are the types of resonance then? Chaining 3 or more adjacent skills with the same affinity activates absolute resonance. Okay. Alright. Activating resonance slightly enhances affected skills based on the number of skills linked in the resonance chain. Skills closest to the right end of the dashboard receive greater boosts. Activating absolute resonance guarantees that every skill within the resonance chain receives the boost. Alright. That's basically they'll just do more damage. Depending on how many are there. Alright, each unit has a unique passive. Got it. Select Faust to view her passive. It's on the skills tab. Passives. Oh, I thought I had to click something. Shit, I fucked up. 2 more pride. Resonance, okay. Please activate the resonance passive by activating resonance for the necessary affinity. Alright, so. Still not sure what the passive is, but fuck it. He's out here boxing. Let's look at different type of passive. These icons in the top left corner of the screen also show the list of available passives. Select results icon here. Okay. At less than 50% HP, gain 1 protection at the start of the combat phase. Interesting. Passive is an owned passive, active automatically each turn, provided you have enough ego resources to meet the requirement. I cannot speak, I swear. I should probably sit up too, so that you guys can actually see. This passive requires that you own 2 sloth yellow resources. Okay. Use a skill to gain an ego resource corresponding to that skill's affinity, viewable here. Cool. Since we gather enough sloth ego resources in the previous turn, this owned passive is already activated. Got it. Clearly active passives will be highlighted. Okay. Sinners that have been sufficiently upgraded can assist the deployed sinners through their support passives like regular passives have resonance and owned conditionals. Got it. So if targets is below 0, deal 10% more damage. Sick. Heal 6 SP next turn. Oh, nice. Which one is that? That's you, right? And you do have a glaive. Sick. I did not realize you were here. Analytic Eye, deal 10% damage to units with negative status effects. Alright, so if we go... Is that a pride one? I don't know. Yes. That's more pride. So we go for a sloth. And then we go for more pride. Or I can go for another sloth, right? Yes. What if I just go for a full... I'm just curious. What happens if I go for the full...
표정에 따라 실행은
좋은 전략이.
Oh, Executor.
순조로운 전략이 좋은 전략이.
It all activated. Sick. Again, with the Ryoshu having the fucking lance through her head.
19% 명령과
Feels
1%의 제
unnecessary.
실력이 합쳐진 결과였습니다.
It says 99% your brilliant leadership and 1% my competence. Crazy. So you did 61% of the damage. Damage dealt. 183 points of damage? Jeez. Faust did 22 and took 5 damage. So Faust was the worst of them. Got it. The worst performing, I guess I should say. The bus deck.
이게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
Yeah, baby.
Alright. Going on a nice size of bus lurches and splits open. Oh. Number of human shapes littered the ground before its maw. Some were still conscious, while others weren't exactly in one piece. What the fuck? Oh, you do not have to be happy about that. You don't have to be satisfied by that. Seemingly determined to savor every moment. While in the corner of my eye, Sinclair was clearly distressed. They all look like they're out of their minds, don't you think so too? You're fine, Sinclair. Just to make sure none of you were forced to join, right? Though what was I involved in before my head's change is a mystery. I myself was practically forced to join the company, judging from what I know at the moment. Yes, I was. Maybe they aren't so different from me, or so I thought when Sinclair's head drooped in response like I struck a nerve. That's right, it was by my choice. I'll get used to all this, right? Was it by your choice? It doesn't seem to be by your choice. Not as if you were talking to someone other than me. Wait, what if they're... You know... tis what I would have done, even if the company recruited me not. Look, a yon horde of evil approaches. That's kind of gruesome. The truck just, you know, or not the truck, the bus just a light snack. Hum, 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 hum. In addition to to attack skills, each unit also has defense skills. Interesting. Okay. Lightly tap a sinner's portrait at the bottom of the dashboard to swap their bottom skill with a defense skill. Interesting. Use the guard skill to gain shield equal to its power damage. Oh, to its power, sorry. Damage will be absorbed by the shield first before affecting the unit's HP. Sick. Now select Faust Portrait to generate an evade skill. Interesting. Did I say Frost? I meant Faust. When using an evade skill, if its final power is greater than or equal to that of the enemy's skill, the unit will completely ignore the enemy's attack, taking no damage from it. Evade skills flip their coin once for every enemy coin flip. Warning: if an evade type defense skills final power is lower than the enemy's attack, it will fail, and the enemy's attack will strike with full force. Not with a full force, with full force. Encounter skills allow the enemy to strike first, then perform an unopposed attack against the attacker. Warning: if the unit is staggered by the enemy's attack, the counter will not activate. Okay, good to know. Portrait again to cancel generated skill. Got it. Let us demonstrate the effects of each defense skill in this battle. Bet.
표정에 따라 실행합니다.
It's like if I did this, it wouldn't select any of these. Got it. Okay. Win rate, damage. I feel like counterattack is good.
표정에 따라 실행합니다.
Okay. Looks like Faust inflicted damage with the passive. Oh, and he has a passive as well. Sick. All right, so we're gonna. Oh.
간다.
Oh, so the evade failed, I assume.
판단을 부탁합니다.
Counter and then. Damn.
지금이 기회입니다.
Damn. Oh, because he got to attack twice? Maybe?
간다.
Fuck it.
당연한 결과죠. 당연한 결과죠.
Okay. I feel like
조금 우수해졌군요.
Dawn forced Sinclair to join. Don't ask me why, I just have a sneaking suspicion. And I leveled up. That's kind of sick. But I'm like 90% sure Dawn made Sinclair join. They look very similar. So I have a feeling she was like, you know, being forced to join. Oh, that's how. Okay. Just yeah. Yeah, well, Sinclair.
저를요?
Nah, you're fine, Sinclair. Don't worry about it.
보기만 써.
배부르게 밥을 먹은 지가 언제더라.
When was the last time I had a
기계 덩어리
feast? Even a big blocky machine eats better than we do. Crazy, but also, how would you get anywhere without the
모두 성량이에요.
Wait. Do you mind that all meals are provided with appropriately determined
그 정도
quantities?
먹었으면 기운이 안 난단
Not nearly
말이야.
enough for me to get me going. Oh. Thought I heard Heathcliff shout, "You think I'm doing this on a full stomach?" I see what he means. I think I'm doing this on a full stomach, but Radia seemed to not hear him. Speaking of, Let's run on stuff like blood or protein.
엔케팔린이에요. 로보토미 코퍼레이션에서 추출했던 에너지죠.
The what corporation? It's an energy source. The lobotomy. Am I reading that right? Am I reading this right? The Lobotomy Corporation? Huh? Am I reading that right? I'm reading that right? That's just lobotomy. The Lobotomy Corporation. I said that wrong. The Lobotomy Corp. The Lobotomy Corporation.
이전
Interesting.
엘사마는요.
You mean the previous L Corp?
지점으로 에너지를
I
생산하는
heard it
회사라고
produced
들었어요.
energy using its
엘사가
singularity,
노력한 지금은
though all that
자네밖에 남지 않았죠.
remains of the company now is rubble.
맞아요.
Wah wah.
그래서 지금은
The company,
분위기가
L
더 힘들어요.
company, L corporation, now it's just rubble. L. You're just rubble. L. That's right, which is why it's becoming a rarity these
하지만
days. However,
멜피스토 클래스는
it's capable of
신체에서
forcibly
엔케팔린을
extracting
완전히
from the
추출할 수
body. What the fuck? I'm gonna give you a forced lobotomy. Your energy is mine, motherfucker. You know, fucking. Here's a lobotomy. Your energy's mine, boy. Come here. Get back here. Your energy is mine. The body. Posed a question watching Otis give orders to other sinners, then glancing to the maw of the bus in turn, can only be extracted from the brain and the spinal nerves.
특히나
Can be
생명활동에
taken
있을수록
from live
효율이
subjects
좋죠.
for greater efficiency. Interesting. Told the sinners not to kill the assailants. Yes, that would make sense. Okay,
그럼 해당 부위만
and
먹여도 되는 거 아니야?
if why the rest of their body is what you're thinking, there's a point as their blood and flesh can also be processed into fuel. Interesting.
엔케팔린이 시동과 추력을 위해서 필요하다면
Is used to generate ignition and thrust. The remaining organic matter is spent on maintaining speed, thus reducing the usage. Oh, okay.
하이브리드요.
You're telling me this bus is a fucking Prius? Is that what the fuck you're telling me? This bus is a goddamn Prius? What the fuck? Why? Well, not necessarily a Prius. It's a Prius for human bodies. Is that what I'm hearing right now? Are you telling me it lobotomizes you and then uses the rest of your body to keep going? You telling me this motherfucker's a Prius? A Prius that runs on human bodies? What the fuck? Pass went on to explain how most of the vehicle's fuel is taken from the... and that it won't be able to suffice source on its own. Oh, it won't be a sufficient source on its own. Okay. Most of it went in one ear and out the other. Well, that's complicated. I got that. It's tough work, at least. Yeah. Don't mention it. Faust knows no struggle. Okay. Bitch. Chill. If anyone's doing the heavy lifting, it'd be us. Hey, Manager Bud, more incoming. Oh. Then we already have this conversation about name and not name. I think for now I'm going to keep it Max because, you know, it's still new. So. Favored, dominating, favored, unopposed. 6, so we get the NV1 at least. And then... I see they're all marked with certain... Dude, I'm stupid. They're all marked with certain looks. So envy is like the vines. This is one that I don't know of yet. Oh. So favored, dominating. This one's like the fire one. And then some sort of DNA one. Not sure. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. So the sword is pride, I'm pretty sure.
침묵을 안겨드리죠.
So pride, gluttony. Well, let me see. Actually, I should be able to see this. No. What's this? Damage up to 2 allies placed after this unit is on the dashboard. Okay. Indiscriminate art. Deal and take 25% more damage. Jesus. Who has that? Split evil. Bleed. Okay. When an ally is defeated, it gain 1 attack power up next turn.
뭐야?
Do
내가
you
보고
have...
싶었던 거야?
It's your passive. Oh no, you have split evil. Okay. What about you? Is it you? Yeah, it's gonna be you, isn't it? Oh no. Who could it be then? Is it
내가 무슨 실수라도 했나요?
skill, passive? No? Couldn't be.
중에 찾아오시면 안
Is it?
되는데.
No? 50% H. You don't even have a passive just yet.
원하는 것은
Just,
찾으셨어.
okay, so it must be your passive, no? Who has the fucking maybe it was you that has the information relay. Or no, not information relay. The indiscriminate art. Is it you?
라이터는 챙겨온 거야?
Oh yes, it is you. Okay, so apparently I didn't click on it. I was still on the skill, so that makes sense. Anywho. So gloom. And then we can make whatever this one is. Lust. Okay. Gloom and lust we can do. They're all unopposed, so it won't matter, but damn! Damn! Alright. So lust is dominating. Or sorry, envy is dominating. What do we got? We got... Yeah, we'll do this one. Why not? Alright, we'll do 3 envy and then 1 for this. So indiscriminate art and bleed.
예술이 뭔지 보여주세요.
Oh no, just indiscriminate art.
아름답게 아름답게
Damn! I just realized, was he attacking with a book? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I say fuck it. I'll admit, this is actually pretty fun. It was a lot more fun than I thought I was going to have, actually. How long are these chapters, I wonder? Oh, interesting. Oh, I see. Alright, I think we'll finish this chapter. Or not this chapter, we'll finish this section and then we'll call it quits for now. That's enough of that. We're expecting a guest any time now. A guest? Said poking his head out the window. Who's the guest? We determined that we'll need a guide as this is our first trip to a dungeon. Dungeon? Who the fuck are you? Grade 8 fixer? Are you the people from Limbus Company? Yuri? Who the fuck? What happened to your eye? Plus had just finished devouring its meal, crunching on the last remaining bone chips. Yuri watched it indifferently before introducing herself. Former employee of the previous L Corps. Oh, so you were part of Lobotomy Corporation. I look forward to working with you. By L Corp, do you mean? Has to be Lobotomy Corporation. Yep.
우리는
We explore the former
Corporation,
branch facilities of Lobotomy Corp,
의사의 옛 지부들로 향합니다.
also called the old L Corp.
저라면 불러도 절대 안 왔을 것
If I were
같은데.
you, I wouldn't have taken part in this.
추락한 날개라니.
Being a fallen wing and everything,
좋지 않았을 텐데.
I doubt your employment ended on pleasant
무슨
terms.
소리야? 날개고 뭐고.
What are you on about? Any point in your life can be unpleasant as long as you've got money, as long as you've money to spend. Oh, can be pleasant. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. Anywho, any point in your life can be pleasant as long as you've got money to spend.
거기는 아직도
I heard those places are still teeming with monsters to this day. Monsters? Abnormalities? Rumors are true either way,
하지만 더 중요한 것들이 있죠.
but there are more important matters.
가장 깊숙한
In the
곳에
deepest reaches of these branches are neoplastic plant-like
기술의
growths
핵심 정수가 존재해요.
holding the essence of L Corp's technology. Okay.
며칠 전에 내가 제안했던 걸 기억합니까? 성의를 새기게 해줄 거라고 말했는데.
When did you say that? Oh, yes, you did say that. With the essence, those golden boughs in your hands, it'll be easy as pie. Sick. The word aspect still makes my head ache. What was I trying to do?
억지로 떠올리려고
Drugs.
하지
Kidding.
않았습니다. 그때가 되면
There's no need to rouse your brain trying to remember what you can't. It'll all come back in due time. I'm sure it will not. Placid advice. Alright, for now I should focus on what I currently know and see. And if it's Lobotomy Corp that we're scouring, we might find some Enkphaline too. Oh, does that mean we won't have to feed people into our vehicle?
사람들을
Nah, we're still gonna have to do that, bud.
운이 좋으면
Could also grab some
애고까지
ego if we're
얻고.
lucky. So that's 3 rats with 1 stone. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's birds with 1 stone, but you know what? You know what? Ish? Sure. Yeah, that's another unknown term that makes my head tilt. But in any case, it seems rather rude to keep talking to each other when we had a guest on board. Someone else seemed to agree.
유리 씨는 무슨 일 하며 지냈나?
What have you been up to since the layoff? What the fuck do you mean layoff? I think they just stopped making some conversation with a well-meaning smile to put the newest passenger at ease. His brows seem to twitch due to a lack of practice, but it's no big deal. It appears to me that thou art an honorable fixer. It is said that all fixers exude the noble scent of heroes. As Yuri was nodding lightly, I heard Ishmael let out a deep sigh.
어디서 그런 소식을 들었는지
I don't know who gave you that
모르겠지만
idea, but fixers are anything but noble or heroic. The only scent you'll smell is the miserable stink of wage slaves. Damn!
다른 밥벌이 찾는 게 쉽지
I couldn't have
않았을
been.
텐데.
It couldn't have been easy to find another job so soon. Good that you're holding up.
아직은
For now, I'm just a contract worker.
아하.
Okay.
굳이 다시 이곳으로
That explains why
기어들어온
you
이유가
decided to crawl
그거였군요.
on back there. Oh, it's a crawl. Wait, what? Oh,
예전
yeah.
직장으로 돌아가서
Did they promise to promote you to
한천이라도
team leader or something if you struck gold in your former workplace?
실적을 세우면
My contracts might
계약
get
기간을
extended if I
늘려주겠죠.
return with results.
그렇지. 보통 계약직 시절은 실적한에 목숨을
A
걸어야
good
돼.
result is something to risk your life for if you want to earn a permanent spot. That's true.
그거 참
What a futile life that
부지런한
is.
아까부터 왜 이렇게 비꼬는 거야?
Sarcasm? Is something a problem? Oh, we're gonna have more infighting. I don't know, I have a problem with every single thing I'm hearing right
마음에
now.
안 드는 거
Well,
참
chill out, Ish. Seemingly unaffected by the abrasive attitude, Yuri quietly took an empty seat. Looking back and forth between the two, Gregor returned to his seat as well, scratching his head. I can't seem to get used to being around these people.
빨리 배어드는 편이
It could be beneficial for you to adapt to them sooner than later, Dante.
그럼 출발하지. 손님께서 자리에 앉았다.
Are we vroom vrooming?
빵빵. 카론도 빵빵.
Mephi's tum revived. Charon's raring to drive. So you're just gonna rhyme a lot of the time. Got it. Alright, let's do this. What should we go for? They're both favored. We'll go for this because we can do a double vine. or double envy. And then if we do this, one of these, we can do a gluttony. So we'll do an envy and a gluttony.
금방 다녀올게.
Got it.
제가 해냈어요.
Halberd combo. Let's go.
아름답진 않네.
Okay, one guy's staggered, so we'll go. What have we got? The difference between one sword and three? Maybe it's just the effectiveness. Unopposed. Unopposed. Okay, so those are both pride still. Okay, we'll go with that. Pride and lust.
예술이 뭔지 보여.
Well, that didn't take long, so. We can go with pride again, lust again. That. We'll do this, just make it easier. Unopposed. Go with the lust. Dominating. Oh, interesting. A? What is A? A.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
So you got 2 prides and then 3 A's. I don't know what A is, honestly.
해냈어요.
Look at that type shit. Fucking 1 round. Done. I'm so good at this game.
고작 이 정도로 들떠한다면
We are goated at
예술가의
this game.
자격은 없는 거지.
We'll see these numbers 68, 61, 47, 41, and 30. Bro. Yisang, how the fuck are you the only one that took damage? Not even Radia took damage. And she did the least amount of damage.